Hello, everybody. How's it going? And welcome to an AI game with a very interesting mod that I kind of picked up. You can see some countries are together: Norway, Sweden, Finland's still here. It's just fucked up. The Italians are kind of still here, but they're fucked up. The Iberian region is now united. I don't know why they would do that necessarily. That's interesting. Ireland is still together. The United States and Canada are also still together. Like, they only did this to Asia and Europe, so this is very strange. But this is the regions as countries, like strong regions as countries mod. So essentially what they did was just split up a bunch of these regions that are quite powerful and had them do their own thing. Now, nobody starts off with any fucking units, so you gotta keep that in mind. So it's really kind of just a race to build units. But these are pretty good regions. They're going to be able to build units fairly quickly. I also stuck the Always War mod on, so that's why some of them are at war currently. And more wars will pop up as soon as I hit play here. But, yeah. So we're gonna see what happens. And, excuse me. I'm still sick, which sucks. I hate it. It's terrible. But I'm getting better, slowly. But yeah, I'm going to hit play, and we're going to see what happens. Just to start off here, I've been noticing, nobody's made any units yet, but I've been noticing a lot of faction joining going on. So we've got southern France in the Axis. We've got, I do believe this is Southern German Reich. Yes, so the Southern German Reich as the leader of the Axis. Then you've got Hungary here in the Axis, so that's interesting. We've got, oddly enough, the Northern Balkans, I do believe it's the Northern... Actually, it's the Southern Balkans as well. They are in the Commintern with the Soviets in Moscow, so that's interesting. What is this, Armenia region or Georgia? It's Tbilisi, so it should be Georgia. It's Caucasus Union. No, that's different. They are also in the Commintern, which is interesting. We've got... Nepal in the Commintern. We've got, of course, Central Steppe, which should be Mao's, I do believe. Oh no, sorry, Mao's is right here. Mongolia, I should say, in the Commintern as well. We've also got the Eastern Siberians here. Or sorry, not the Eastern Siberians, the Russian Far East. Eastern Siberia is next to them in the Commintern as well. Of course, we have Japan in the Axis, and we have Manchukuo in the Axis, of course. We also have its neighbor Manchukuo in the Axis, which is interesting. Of course, the Allies are still made up of Britain. However, I don't know who the leader of the Allies actually is, because Britain split into three and none of them are in the Allies. So I'm assuming it's probably British Raj, who is still a puppet of the United Kingdom, who apparently still exists and straight up controls Cyprus. But I'm not really sure where their capital is. Yeah, because they control British Guiana here. It's literally part of the United Kingdom. I'm not entirely sure where the fuck their capital is. Oh. What? What the fuck? How the hell is it there? Oh no, because I'm still selecting Far East and Russia. Never mind. Where is your capital, Britain? Are you okay if I select you here? Fuck. Can I find it? Where is your capital, Britain? You have to have one somewhere. You have land. I don't see a green star anywhere. Okay, apparently still Russian Far East. Why am I selecting Russian Far East? I'm not interested. Let me be Britain. There, okay. Now we can find out where the fuck our capital is, now that I'm actually Britain. Are the British just some sort of like immortal gods? They don't have a capital anywhere? They literally don't, so the mod just forgot. It just Oh wait, no, sorry, here it is. It's in Sri Lanka. Oh my. So wait, the United Kingdom is part of the Allies. So the United Kingdom is still the leader of the Allies, but it's based in Sri Lanka because Britain's fucked. Okay, why not, I guess. Sure. I mean, may as well. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So everybody's just kind of producing units. They're producing infantry divisions here in the Alpine regions, as well as some mountain divisions, which is probably pretty fucking smart, to be totally honest. The Germans are having a little bit of a hard time producing units. I don't know why. Well, apparently, Manchukuo is enjoying war. These guys here, Prague's trying to produce units, but it looks like everybody here is having a hard time, except for the Alpine region, which is having a fantastic time producing units. Wow, the French are in a lot of fucking wars here. They're also having trouble producing units. This isn't going to be good for them. Oh shit. Somebody just took shit. I don't know what just happened there. I wasn't paying much attention. Oh, hey, the Dutch have a unit. That's interesting. Oh, now the Alphine region also has 2 units now. So they're going to start... Yep, there we go. They're going to start setting up front lines. It looks like they want to invade Germany first and then go into France. Which they easily could do if they're not stupid about it. The Dutch 1 unit looks like they also want to invade the Germans. So it doesn't look good for the Axis right off the hop. Just saying. The Axis does not look like it's going to have a good time if these regions have their way. But that's the thing, is you just don't know when these regions are actually going to start invading anybody, because they're not going to do it with 1 or 2 units. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not going to do it with 1 or 2 units. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have our first annexation here. Haiti annexed the Dominican Republic. That was not expected to be the first war. I'm quite surprised that that's the first conflict. I also took a look at China, and China's a bit beat up here, but they actually have quite a few units already, and they are defending every fucking border possible, which is crazy. But Bhutan has 3 units somehow. I don't know. They're not producing any more. They're fucked now. But, like... because they have no manpower. But they have 3 units. That's hilarious. I don't know how they managed to get this weird amount of land. This is very strange. I figured Bhutan would be one of the ones that just stayed the same. But hey, whatever. This is weird. Very strange. But yeah, so our first official annexation has happened with Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Not who I expected at all. Also, the Americans have only like 4 units, and they're all in Washington. Because they're pansies. And I think the Canadians have 2, yeah. Canada has 2. I also lied. Apparently, Central America and Northern South America have combined into 1. Why Brazil was not split up, I don't know. Why the United States was not split up, I don't know. And why Canada wasn't split up, I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't understand why. I just don't get it. But hey, whatever. Also, we've had a lot of joining of factions. There's going to be a big faction war at some point. The Commintern has quite a few. Now, Greece joined the Commintern, which was an interesting development. I didn't expect, the Greeks. They're not even fucking communist. They're not aligned. They still have this guy, Ionis. I guess he was, I don't know, he was more fascist, wasn't he, than he was communisty. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, Greece and the Commintern, so that's a major player. It means that the Commintern has some European presence now. The Allies have upped their game as well. Alphine region, Western Poland, and this northwest of Germany has joined the Allies. So we have the Danes and Hamburg and Hanover joining the Allies. So that's interesting. Norway also joined the Allies. That's kind of to be expected. I'm waiting to see if England, any of the English, because there's 3. There's Scotland, Northern, and Southern England now. I'm waiting to see if they join factions, and if they do, which ones. Northern France, I also expected to join the Allies, but they are quite communist as well, even though Democrats are in power. So they could go Commintern if they flip, which is possible. I don't know how communist they've gotten. I haven't really paid attention to know if that's growing or not, but I assume that it is growing, because I don't think it was 40% to start with. I don't have bad AI on either. I just have always war, so yeah. Kind of weird, but oh well. And we've got our first offensive war on the continents. We've got the Greeks going after the Turks, it looks like here. So the Greeks have finally got some balls, apparently. They're losing to one Turkish division. Not sure why. I'm guessing the Turks are just way more organized than the poor Greeks, which sucks for the Greeks. I mean, I don't know why this guy here just doesn't walk into Ankara at this point and just leave this guy to fucking die, but or they don't, take some units from here. They have an interesting defensive line with no divisions on it, but interesting at the very least here if they get invaded. It's also interesting to note that Greece has more land than they do in the normal game. I mean, they lost this northern little part here, this little chunk, but they still have, this area here of southern Thrace, but they also have the isthmus here for Istanbul. Like, they owned that in the beginning. There was no war for that. They owned this. So that's very odd. And it looks like the Turks now are starting to reinforce, which is probably not good for the Greeks because they're not only attrition, but there's no organization on this unit. It's not fucking going anywhere. So it looks like the Turks are actually starting to kind of respond to the aggression. They still have 3 units protecting their southern border and stuff. I don't think the Middle East is going to be too aggressive towards them, so they probably could move these units out and just protect against the one Persian division to wipe out the Greek assault here. But if that unit there would advance, they could take out this unit and advance over to take Istanbul back under their own control. So that would be kind of nice. Nice to see. It looks like, oh, here we go. The Benelux region has finally gotten pissed off at the French and the Germans, and they're now actually advanced. They have a fucking huge army. Holy shit. They have a full 24-unit brigade, and they have multiple singular divisions. Like, they actually have quite the military right now. They could take out France. I don't think France even has any units. They have 1, apparently. They've been having trouble the whole game, though, to be fair. So that's interesting. So Benelux region is currently trying to take out the German Reich. The Germans have very few units, but they seem to be actually hanging on to this. Like, they're actually winning, although they just got surrounded there, so they're fucked. They got surrounded in Essen here. Looks like 1 unit's already dead, so that's not good for them. That's quite bad. Oh no, they still have their 2 units. It's a tank and an infantry division, which is probably why they're doing better, because I think all of this is infantry. Yeah, it's all infantry. Yeah, infantry type 1, and oh, those are French infantry there. That's interesting. Not like true French France, but like, Benelux French. That's very interesting. I'm very surprised they're losing this fucking battle here, though. There's like, what? Like, okay, now they're winning, okay? That's not good for the Germans. There's no way, I don't think they're going to be able to take that out, and they just lost Frankfurt. Now, if the Benelux divisions were smart, they'd take Strasbourg and then surround. Looks like there's some anti-air in Strasbourg. That's interesting. Wonder why they put that there. But yeah, they could easily surround this unit as well and just take out those 3 units and then march into Munich. That would not be hard. Oh, the Alpine region and Italy are now at war. So we've got some offensive wars going on. Looks like they have enough troops now, for the most part, in Europe to actually do some shit. It looks like the Greeks are still fighting here. Yeah, they are too. Oh, man. That sucks. The Turks are starting to actually get more divisions, so that might not be good for the Greeks come soon. Have the Chinese done anything? Is anybody really doing anything in China yet? No, not really. There's really no moving around here. Looks like there's some actual there was some movement here. I mean, they did not own this chunk here. So they did. Looks like the Himalayas did lose a little bit of land, but it's been stopped. And the Himalayas have managed to put up a defense block, which is good. So really, our main focuses here are in Europe right now. The Alpine and the Italians. The Italians are losing miserably here. I kind of thought they would. They don't have the unit strength that the Alpine region seems to have. I think these 2 are both in the Allies, which is probably not good. Oh no, Benelux is neutral. They will not be in the Allies because they are at war with the Allies, so they will not be in any kind of thing there. So that's interesting. The Alpine region and Benelux versus each other would be quite the interesting play. I don't know why they don't just take out northern France now and take all the stuff and then defend themselves against these guys here. Ooh, the Iberian region has a lot of units as well. They're defending a lot of their cities, though, for no real reason. They're defending Lisbon. They're defending Cronora up here. I don't know if they've had naval landings, but they may have in some of their major cities, and that's why they're defending them. I don't know. I don't really know. Oh, they're defending Barcelona, and the port next to Barcelona is not defended. I mean, there's multiple ports in multiple cities. You know, Bilbao here is unprotected. I think Gibraltar's mostly unprotected. Yeah, like the 3 ports, only the one's being defended. So, like, Gibraltar's invadable. Like, not sure the whole point of that defensive positioning. But hey, you know, whatever floats their boat, right? It looks like they're not able to really gain the upper hand here against these guys at all. It's because of that tank, but they are attrition, so eventually they will fall to the attrition. I'm just surprised at the strength of the German Reich units here. The few units they actually have defending this border are actually doing quite well on the defensive end. Italy, on the other hand, not doing as well. They are managing now to defend, what is this city? La Spezia. Florence could fall if this guy just walked. Rome could probably fall too if that guy just walked. Yeah, there's no divisions protecting Rome. There's that one division between like, what? Why do you not move him up? What is he defending here? Nothing. Yeah, that's right. Go. Put him on a fucking train. Get him the hell up there. You have 2 fucking units. One of them is now surrounded in La Spezia or whatever the hell it is, and is now fucking losing. Oh, barely winning. Never mind. Sorry. It wasn't sure what was going on there. The Italians could actually fall quite quickly here. The Alphine region? I don't know. Is doing better. Oh, the English are invading the English. Southern England is kicking Northern England's ass. It looks like the Scots are also getting invaded. So Southern England could reunite all of England. Liverpool is being defended by a singular division. They've lost pretty much all their other lands. Like, Southern England just fucked them up. Oh my god. That just happened. Like, that just happened. The Benelux is now on a massive blitz. They're heading towards Paris. They've killed off, oh shit, Eastern Germany's declared war on them now too. They killed off that tank and other division there. They've surrounded this division now. Oh shit, hold on here. Benelux region took 3 states. Iberia took 3 states. Egypt took 1. Wait, what? Northern France, Party Radical has been put in power. Republic of Cambodia was liberated. Vietnam was liberated. And Laos was liberated. Oh. So we have a southern... we have an actual, you know, Asia now. That's interesting. So Northern France is now Party Radical, which means they're democratic again. They weren't before, which is interesting. They're still at fucking war with everybody. Non-aggression pact with other nations. Soviet Union. Okay. Nobody puppeted them? Why? Why did nobody puppet them? That was a poor decision. Benelux, why the fuck did you just not take all that land? Are you stupid? Is it because... It's probably they got cock-blocked by somebody. They must have. They had to have got cock-blocked by somebody. Somebody was involved in that war longer than they should have been. And now they got cock-blocked. Mind you, hopefully they don't get cock-blocked with the German Reich. I want them to just to take it all over. The Alpine region looks pretty pissed off about what just fucking happened. And they're going to war with the Southern French. Good. Oh wait, that's an Italian unit. What the hell is that doing in France? Are they allies? They must be allies. Rome is going to fall. Rome is going to fall. There are 3 Alpine divisions surrounding it. There's 1 Italian division barely able to defend it. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit going on now. Oh, there's a bunch of wars on all these other fucking regions. They don't have any units though, so it's going to be pretty shitty for them for a while. That sucks for them, but hey, whatever. This does give France a new lease on life, at least. I did see some wars in China. Yeah, the Gangxi click here. There's some actual... I don't know who is advancing. I think it might be these guys. The Gangxi, I think is how they're pronounced. I think it's them advancing, because I think the Chinese are just on the defensive right now. They have a lot of people around them they don't like, so I don't think they're on an offensive war. How are the Japanese doing, anyway? They have, like, no units. Why does Japan have no units at all? Like, none. They don't have a single fucking unit. The United States is now at war with Benelux. Well, that's not good for anybody. The United States has some units, I guess. They have a lot of units crowded up here. I don't know why. They would benefit greatly from invading Canada. But whatever. Also, they should invade Mexico, because Mexico currently is under attack by Central America, who is winning, like, pretty well, and it looks like they could take Mexico City at any time. That'll probably be sometime soon. Has Rome fallen yet? Rome did fall. They've switched their capital to Sicily, Palermo, which is interesting. They also have a useless Italian division on Sardinia right now. Completely useless. Oh, it's leaving. Okay. Is it invading the French island? Where is it going? I'm not sure where it's going. Somewhere useless, I'm sure. So Benelux has reinvaded northern France. Yeah, that's a thing that's happening, you know. Instead of... Why not just invade them again, right? Oh, and the German Reich now has another tank, so that's not good for them. And if they open up borders with Alphine here, that might not be good for them either. That's going to be interesting, because they're on their own. Southern England fully took Northern England. I saw that coming a million miles away. Now they're invading the Scots. The Scots are getting their ass kicked, and the Scots are going to fall. They have no units left, I don't think. Oh, they have one. They have one unit left. They've lost Edinburgh. They've lost Glasgow. I'm surprised they've retreated that far north. I thought they would have surrendered by now. I wonder if they'll retreat into Scrap of Flow. I wonder if they'll, like, try to hang on, you know? I hope not. I hope they just give up. I'd like to see a united England again. Are they in a faction? No. No, they're not. I didn't think so. So the Allies are taking quite a good position against the Axis here. The Italians have basically been neutralized at this point. There's no way. There we go. Southern England now owns all of England. Congratulations. England has been unified. Yay. So the Commintern has quite a friend though here with one of the German clans, Eastern Germany. That's interesting. Not what I expected. They have a lot of units too. 33. So they have 35 units total. That is a lot of units. I don't know why they're all packed into that one army though. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty stupid. Why did the AI do that? Very odd. But anyway, yeah, that's a pretty powerful ally for the Commintern in the north there, which is good because Moscow is quite weak, to be totally honest. I think most of these are pretty shitty, though. I mean, they don't seem to have a whole lot of units. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. The Finns have quite a few. The Finns could end up being quite a powerhouse. Murmansk has nothing. They have one. They have one unit. Is that even theirs? It's a Manchukuo flag. If I zoom in, does it change? Yes, it does. Okay, so it's just the flags are just fucked. How about Norway? Norway's got a few units. The Swedes have a few units as well. That would be an interesting war to watch. See who wins out of those two. So one's ally, I think one is independent. So that's interesting. Oh shit, the northwestern Germans are invading Sweden. That's interesting. So we've got, yeah, they definitely have more units. They have more manpower to be able to do it. Oh, they have no manpower, though. So that's interesting. What about these guys? Yeah, they have a little bit of manpower. Not a whole lot, though. That could be why like, these guys are fucked. Yeah, because they have no manpower. Moscow has tons. I don't know why they're so behind. Why are you guys so behind? They're producing units. They're just slow. I don't know why they're so slow. It's weird. Same with those guys. Transvolga has some units. They could still make another, like, 3 or 4 divisions at least. These guys can't. They're at 12. These guys, they could. The Caucasus could. Ukraine definitely fucking can. The Ukraine doesn't even have any units! What are they doing? They're being invaded by the Kunban region here. Maybe they fought the Kunban and just lost, like, all their units. That's possible. I don't think so, but it's possible. We're seeing some fighting here. Looks like Benelux units. Irish units. The hell are the Irish doing in here? That's weird. Did they paratroop in? That's strange. That is not what that's not who I expected to be fighting them there. The Parisians actually don't have any units. I'm really shocked that they don't just invade Paris and kill them. You know, fully kill them off. I'm surprised that it's Ireland here. That's very strange. The Italians, they have 2 units in Naples. Have they produced more units now? 1, 2, 3, they have 4 units? Okay. It looks like, yeah, they're still... Alphine is still trying to invade them, but it looks like it's kind of stalemated at this point. Probably because they're being attacked by the Irish somehow. I don't know how. And these 2 units are defending Naples quite well. They have pretty good organization. Alpine region units are just overstretched. If they surrounded Naples, they'd probably be able to take them out, but they don't have it surrounded, so it's going to be kind of difficult to do. Oh, where are these guys going? Are you going to land here? And you should land there. Where are you going? What? Oh, they're helping out their allies? I'm not really sure. The Greeks, how are they doing? They have 2 units surrounded here. They're going to get brutally murdered in a minute. They're losing this side of Istanbul, the Asian side of Istanbul. They are losing it. Looks like there's no plans for Turkey to invade Greece, though. I mean, the Greeks could easily just, like, you know, send a big division over and probably take out the Turks, but no, they're not going to do that. These 2 units are fucked. They're dead. They have no organization. That one's dead. Like, that one's dead. Like, look at it. It's so dead. That poor son of a bitch. The Turk units are still, like, ready to go. That's a shame. That's a shame for the Greeks. They had promise. They had promise, and then they just lost it all. I mean, the Commintern region, too, has promise. But they didn't take Sevastopol, which is stupid. Why didn't you take Sevastopol, you idiots? Oh, well, whatever. I'm going to pause it here. Thank you much for watching, guys. This is the first episode here. Everybody kind of buddying up and the war's starting up. Some interesting conflicts going on in Europe right now. Some unexpected victors and stuff. Benelux is usually the one getting its ass kicked, so it's nice to see them doing the ass kicking for once. Oh, shit, the war just started up here, Middle East versus the Turks, so that's an interesting... That'll be interesting later on. There's a lot of oil control in this region, so the Turks can manage to, you know, bang out a win. The Arabians, though, are quite strong too, so who knows how that's going to work out. And it looks like Alphine is here with the Middle East. They must be friends. They're probably both... Actually, no, yeah, they're both in the Allies. So that would be why they've invaded a little bit of Egypt here. So that's interesting. Egypt has no units, so Egypt's just a sitting duck. Well, how are the African units doing? So South Africa is at war with Southeast Africa. There's some pushes going on here. That's interesting. Northern France owns Madagascar. So when the Northern France fell, they didn't lose Madagascar. That's interesting. Why not? Why not? Huh. Oh, well. Whatever. Northern South America looks like they've been invaded, too, by Central America. They had all this land. They don't now. They're also invading Brazil to the south. Mexico City still has not fallen, which is surprising. They had the upper hand there. So I'm surprised that hasn't happened. But very interesting so far. Thank you much for watching, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like for sure. And, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And, share the video if you like this content and stuff. And you like what Hoi 4 stuff, share it around. Tell your buddies, be like, hey, there's this cool game. Watch it. Watch this guy play it. That's all cool, too. Otherwise, I'm going to go and, I don't know, take some Tylenol or something. I still feel like garbage. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.